My name is Barbara, and I'm on the marketing team at Rearview Safety. So I'm going to include my contact information at the wrap-up email after this. So if you have any questions about marketing, any kind of product photos, spec sheets, manuals, you can reach out to me for any of that. And I'm going to let Dylan, our head of dealer sales, handle the rest of this meeting. So hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.
Thanks, Barbara. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. I know you guys are busy, so I appreciate you taking the time and joining us today. I wanted to go through some of our new technology, updates to our existing systems, and also show you guys some great tools that can help you grow your business with your customers, with the fleets you're working with, etc. So let's get started. So what are we going to talk about today? Today we're going to talk about new products. Spoiler alert, a lot of them are going to be AI products. We're going to talk about the upgrades we've made to our camera system lines. We've moved them all from standard definition to HD. We're also going to talk about some other products, and then we're going to leave some time at the end for questions. Okay, so we're part of Clarience Technology. So this is a brief overview of some of our sister companies that are part of the same umbrella. We can connect you with these with these companies. So if you have needs for some of the things they sell, whether it be ladder racks or LED lights or control systems, water filtration, whatever it is, if you want to be connected with another Clarience company, you can reach out to us and we'll connect you and move them right along. So pricing, we have some dealer pricing updates. Now, for one, this pricing update is not, hey, we're raising our prices, but we have a new pricing system that we're rolling out. Essentially what we're doing is we're sending out a new price list. The price list is, first of all, segmented into all our different parts. We have a pretty big offering of parts, and we wanted to make that a little bit cleaner and neater so you can go through them and see what we have a little more easily. What we also are including is tiered pricing. So if you have larger projects, we'll offer more aggressive pricing based on the size of the project. And we want it to be transparent and show you exactly what that price would be based on the size to make things easier for you while you quote so you can win projects and make yourself more money. And now we'll get into more of the product part as well. So accidents, right? If you have a vehicle, accidents are kind of your number one enemy. It's expensive. Your vehicles are down. People might be hurt. There's damage to the vehicles. We want to prevent accidents. And there's a lot of insurance pressure as well. The more you go up, the more accidents you have, the higher your insurance might go. We attack this from two angles. From, first of all, prevention of accidents, and second of all, by recording, we limit the liability, show that it may not have been your fault if you're a fleet with large vehicles. Let's talk about some of our products here. We're going to get into a bunch of the AI systems here. We're seeing fleets move away from just having camera protection to a more layered version of protection. You might have a camera which is going to show the driver around the vehicle. You might layer that with sensors to detect things behind the vehicle. And you might layer that with AI to pick up pedestrians, to pick up vehicles, and also to watch your driver, to tell the driver, hey, you're too tired, you're distracted, your driver's eating. So in real time, we're helping our drivers avoid external things and also the driver behavior as well, monitoring the driver and making sure he's driving safely too. The AI in a lot of these systems can pick up, say, pedestrians, cars. We can also train our AIs to see whatever, a fleet which has a specific pain point, a specific type of thing that they keep bumping into. For example, we had a gas trucks which bump into bollards. So we created a AI which detects specifically bollards. So we can train our AIs to detect whatever your customer's having an issue with. So if it's a large project, we can work with you and specifically design the cameras to see that. So you see here, there's all these different features, a driver cam, a 360 system. So you're getting that top-down view, the bird's eye. You can also have these as single non-integrated systems. And we'll get into that as we go. So let's talk about the Mobile Mule AI. The Mobile Mule AI is a unique system for us in that it's our only system which is a subscription-based model. So the customer is going to pay a certain amount per month, and as a dealer, you'll also get a chunk of that per month. So you have that recurring income stream, and there's no money upfront for the vehicles. For the cameras, it's a 3-year subscription. Let's talk a little bit about the features. First of all, it acts as a classic backup dash cam type system. It's going to record the road, it's going to record the drivers. One of the coolest features on this system is its driver training features. As soon as your driver sits down in the vehicle, it watches his face and assigns this drive to his profile. So now we know this driver, driver A, is driving the vehicle, and it will score the driver based on different aspects that you set up, whether it be harsh braking, speeding, distraction, eating, smoking, whatever it is. It will take all that and create a training package, which you'll take to your driver, let's say once a month, however often you decide. It's really up to you. And you'll show that to your driver and say, hey, these are a couple of the things that we need you to work on to make you a safer driver. That way, so this is attacking it from both levels. We're preventing accidents by training our drivers to be better, and we're also recording everything that happens. So everything's recorded. You can access all the recordings live. So you can log in, view the cameras, download the footage. You have that as soon as something happens, you can grab that footage and save that for reliability. This is a really cool new system. So this is Cargo Eye. It's an AI system. What it's designed to do is go in the cargo hold of a vehicle, and it's going to monitor the cargo, whether it's secured properly. You can also get alerts, say, every time someone opens the cargo hold. It'll create a snapshot and send that to you. That way you know exactly what's going on with the cargo. There's a lot of vehicles which are carrying large or expensive cargo, and we want to have visibility on that. We want to be able to make sure that's safe and that's secured properly. If it tumbles, if your pallet of eggs tumbles, not great. So this is going to record all that. It's a self-contained system, so you don't need to connect it to anything else. It has a 4G module built into it. It has recording built into it. So it's really a self-sustained system. So for security, for the actual cargo, to make sure everything is going well with it. Really cool, really interesting system. You could also connect it with some of our other DVR systems, utilize the AI. It's also a fully self-contained system. Dual Sight. This is another dashcam type system. It's not a subscription-based model. And doesn't have quite the driver training features the other one has, but it does have some great features. You can connect it to 4G or Wi-Fi to have it live view. It's going to watch the driver, watch the road. It utilizes things like ADAS, driver monitoring. It'll give the driver real-time alerts if they're driving unsafe. And you can also add additional cameras onto it. So you can expand it from a 2-camera system, and you can expand it, I believe, up to 6 cameras. So yeah, this is really taking the dash cam model and opening up to more prevention and more oversight, more vehicles, cameras allowed on the system. If you want to coach with this, you can do it as well. It doesn't have the AI for coaching, but the more we see the drivers and see their behavior, it's still going to give you alerts if they're doing things like harsh braking or speeding, and it's still covering from both angles. Okay, Ledge Alert AI. This is a really cool, innovative system. Let's watch the video, show you guys a little bit of what it does.
Great locally safe with regular AI from RDS, real-time awareness, physical safety.
Okay, so as we saw there, really cool, really interesting system. Additionally, what you didn't see in that video is that you can actually create these zones in other places, not just at the edge of a truck. You can create a zone, say, where a lift gate is going to come down. And we can actually display the size of the lift gate showing exactly where it's about to come down. So if anyone's in that area, they'll know to get out of the way. It will also alert anyone if they're in that exact area. So there's a lot of really cool things you can do with this. Yeah, highly customizable. We have we have a school bus application for this where it displays a stop on the side of the road if somebody's coming there. Really cool system. Really excited about this one. It creates a lot of value and it's a real talker. You know, if you're talking to a customer, it's an interesting one. It's something people haven't really heard of. So a great little talking piece. We also have a new 360 system, which is the O3 360. We've had the O2 360. This one utilizes, I bet you guessed it, AI. Now, a quick word on AI. AI is a bit of a buzzword these days. To me, what AI means is more visibility. Cameras are providing one level of visibility. Sensors are providing another level of visibility. And AI is giving you a third level of visibility. And putting all that together really gives you an integrated system to protect your vehicles and to protect your drivers as well. So here's a quick video on the 360 with AI. It'll show you a little bit of what it actually looks like on the ground. You can see on the top of the vehicle where it will alert right here if there is a pedestrian. So again, you know, your drivers are still going to need to watch the road. They're still going to need to be driving, but it gives them one more layer, one more moment to be able to check, to be aware of what's going on around them. So the AI 360 is a really great system. It records. You can do up to 6 cameras around the vehicle, and like you just saw, you're getting pedestrian detection as well as vehicle detection around the vehicle. It's really one way of providing so much visibility and so much protection on your vehicle. Okay. Here's a really interesting new camera. It's called the CA800K1. We're using these on a lot of trucks. You know, mirrors, they're great. They'll help, but they're not getting every bit. So we've created a dual lens camera where it's looking over the front of the vehicle as well as in the side of blind spot, and monitoring both areas. We have a special bracket on these for some of the Freightliners, so it mounts directly. You don't need to drill any additional holes. Really cool. You can use it for liability reporting, both at the same time. It's changing the truck. You know, it's changing the way we're able to see out of trucks, and I think it's really cool. Okay, so you've seen the Mobile. You've had it for many years. This is a new update, which is incorporating AI. It's essentially a smart DVR platform. You can now take any existing cameras you have on your vehicle. Let's say you already have a 3-camera system, and now you're upgrading it to an AI integrated system. So it'll record all the cameras, you can connect them live to the internet, and it's also going to give you AI functionality, ADAS, driver monitoring, blind spot detection to do that. You can also stitch a 360 using a separate AI. So you can get a bird's eye view with these as well. So it's kind of a lower cost way of getting a bird's eye view system. A lot of people are getting used to the bird's eye, and it's becoming more and more standard on some of the vehicles. And people, once people get used to a certain technology, they want more of that. Yeah, it's a really cool way of essentially upgrading, let's say, a 3-camera system to DVR 360 with AI functionality as well. You can do this with a 7-inch, with a 10-inch monitor, and yeah, it's a really robust. Essentially, we're building off of our existing Mobile Mule technology and just bringing you some extra functionality. Okay, and the FHD upgrade. So over the last year, we've upgraded all our systems from standard definition, which is 480 or 640, all the way up to 1080p. So we'll talk a little bit about that. All our systems look exactly the same. Our flagship system, our 619, we're a mounting system. They all look exactly the same. The difference is higher quality. And the other difference is we went from 5-pin to 4-pin. If you already have camera on your vehicle, you can get a HD monitor and it's backwards compatible. So that way, all you really need to do is switch out the monitor, and then the whole system is now on the HD level. And we also have adapters for all the different configurations. If you wanted to integrate old cameras with an HD monitor, you can do that. Okay, and we'll talk a little bit about AirView. So AirView is our wireless system for tractor trailers. What's unique about AirView? So wireless seems like a great idea until you're actually in a crowded truck yard and there's 40 wireless systems running at the same time, and they're all yelling at each other, and everything's essentially competing for space. What AirView does is something called pairing over power. So as soon as the monitor and the camera are on the same power source, essentially as soon as the truck is hitched to the trailer, they'll start communicating on a direct line automatically. You don't need to hit any buttons to pair. You don't need to do anything. As soon as they're on the same power source, they're communicating with each other. So it really eliminates a lot of kind of the tougher parts about wireless, and keeps, wireless is really about ease of install and ease of use, and it really maintains that and takes that to the next level. These will go up to 300 feet. We've had these on triple trailers. You can have 3 wireless channels, and you can also include some wire channels as well. And you can integrate sensors as well. There's a slot for an SD card for recording as well. So really cool system. Yeah, we're putting these on some real good tractor trailers across the country, and really excited about these going forward. Okay, well, hey guys, thanks so much for joining, for listening, for bearing with that little technical issue we just had a couple minutes ago. And love to hear if you have any questions. Pop it in the chat, and I will answer them as we go. So again, thanks so much. I'm Dylan. Reach out to me anytime if you need anything. I actually forgot to mention, Barbara mentioned marketing. We would love to help you guys market our product to your customers. When you guys grow, we grow. When we grow, you guys grow. We really view this as partnership, and we would love to help you sell. So if you need help with marketing, if you need sell sheets, we can send you printable PDFs. So reach out to myself, reach out to Barbara, and we'd love to help us grow together. Okay, if you have any questions, put them in the chat, and we'll take it from there. So one question, do you have displays you sell so I could put something in my shop? We do have displays. We have displays that display our classic backup camera system. And we can also modify them to show some of the other camera systems. So yes, thank you for that question. We do have displays. They're fairly cheap. And you know, to get that really gives your customer a way to feel, see, touch the system. And yeah. Any other questions? Oh, so someone else asked, do the DVRs have a subscription fee? So no, actually, we do all the hosting for free. For the internet connected DVRs, all you need to do is have either a 4G SIM card or a Wi-Fi a connection on that connects the DVR to the internet. But there's no monthly fee besides for that. We do all the hosting, and there's no charge at all. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Well, hey, thanks again so much. I'm Dylan Liu. Reach out anytime if you need anything.